Deontay Wilder, Dominic Breazeale, post-fight reaction. Before I start, subscribe, like the video, even though you haven't watched it yet. Comment at the end your thoughts on the fight and the thing I'm going to address at the end of the fight also. You know, the elephant in the room. Yeah, didn't stay up for this one again. I thought there's not much to say really. It was a first round KO. Wilder, what's he had? 41 victories now. 20 KOs in the first round. Breazeale, I think he had 18 KOs total. So his KO numbers were the same, well, less than Wilder's first round KOs. I'm pretty disappointed in Dominic Breazeale. You know, it was an absolute farce by the WBC to make him mandatory. When we know that Dillian Whyte should be mandatory, he should have fought Wilder. They've been keeping him away for the last 2 years. Yeah, but you know, Breazeale earned his shot. Worked his way back up after losing to Anthony Joshua. And yeah, there was a lot said in the build-up by Wilder, which a lot of people weren't happy about. The whole, he's going to catch a body. For those that don't know what that means, he said he's going to kill him, basically. Yeah, don't say things like that. But what can we say? Another first round KO. Yeah, they came out. Wilder jabbing to the chest area. What I did notice, we know that Breazeale's a slow starter, but the first two attempted jabs he threw weren't proper jabs. Instead of like jabbing, he almost, it was like a palm away, a double palm. It was like, he just didn't look confident in himself coming in. You know, moving around, Wilder's throwing them shots, going downstairs to the body early. Yeah, it's crazy because like after the first minute, Wilder like throws like a 1-2 hook, which Breazeale blocks, throws another 1-2, then throws another 1-2 after, which is like a looping right hand, which catches Breazeale on the top of the head, and it scrambles his brain. And Breazeale's like basically not stumbling back, but he's rushing backwards to try and create some distance between him and Wilder. We know what happens when Wilder hurts someone. He came rushing in, swinging wildly as he chased Breazeale into the corner. Breazeale had his hands out. Wilder was throwing his wild shots to, because you know when he senses the KO, that's it. He's just straight in, ready to knock him out. And whilst he was unloading, Breazeale's managed to throw a right hand, which has hit Wilder like smack on the forehead. See, it knocked his head back, and it actually stunned him. And Breazeale threw another shot, which then clipped him side of his head. And you see Wilder took a step back, and straight away he's gone to the ref. Like, he's looked at the ref and like tapped the back of his head, like he got hit in the back of his head. But that was because he was stunned. He was hoping to buy a little bit of time. Breazeale's obviously come out of the corner. He sensed that he's hurt him, and Wilder's tied him up. That's one thing that Wilder's skeptical to, is when he does rush in, he gets caught. Like, it was so early in the fight, you've rocked him. Obviously, he's an amazing finisher. Once he gets someone hurt, he takes them out of there. But he needs to be a bit more conscious of, like, what's coming back at him, because he just goes all in for the kill and just forgets. So, yeah, got out of that break after he tied him up. At this point, Wilder's walking backwards, but you can see he's still trying to gather his senses. Breazeale kind of senses it, walks in, throws a shot, Wilder ducks under it, ties him up again. Breazeale gets a little shot into the side of the head. Referee breaks them, warns Breazeale about a head, like a rabbit punch around the back of the head. It wasn't a rabbit punch. Separated them, and I just don't understand this next bit from Breazeale. They're coming back together. Wilder steps in with a 1-2 jump. He actually jumps in with like a 1-2. Right hand catches him right on the chin and drops him. But it was so easy. Breazeale walked in and he tried to throw a lead uppercut. He's walked in as Wilder's coming. He's dropped his lead hand, which if it was there, it would have blocked the right hand, to throw a lead uppercut. I just don't understand it. Literally, he's there, his glove's here, he's dropped it down here to then throw a lead uppercut. And as his hand's gone down, the right hand just comes straight in. There's nothing to stop it. It was a clean punch. It was so easy. It's like, what are you doing? You're mandatory. You've had one loss in your career. You've built yourself up. All right, you got hurt. You hurt him back. This is the first round. You're a slow start. Why are you trying to throw a lead uppercut? Like, it's not like you've got him on the ropes or you're backing him up. If he's walking backwards and you're going to throw it, he can't generate that much power moving backwards from his right hand. But the fact that you're both walking towards each other and you've walked onto the right hand because you've thrown a lead uppercut. Anyway, flattened him. Probably he had the Fury moment where he's down, like reflecting on his bad decision to throw that shot. He managed to make it to his feet, but I think he was getting up. He was on his knees, I think, and the count hit 10. It was over. He got up, stumbled back to the ropes. They stopped it. To be fair, this time Wilder, he learnt from the Fury fight. When he knocked him down, quick celebration, but then he ran to the neutral corner, not blowing kisses and wasting time, because we know what kind of happens with that. But yeah, the fight was over, done. The fight we all want to see, Wilder Joshua. And this is why this fight is still interesting, because Wilder has that power and he's very quick. We know Joshua's the technically better fighter. Joshua sets up a lot of things, a lot of traps. But it's like, would he be able to stay away from that right hand that Wilder possesses? We've seen Wilder getting outboxed against Ortiz, against Fury. And all it takes is a second to land that shot. And Joshua's there to be hit. But also Wilder's there to be hit. As we see Wilder, he gets hurt. He rushes in. Like, if he clips Joshua and he runs in and Joshua catches him, lights out. But then also, I still want to see White fight Wilder. White deserves a title shot. He's held the WBC silver belt, which is technically the WBA regular champion. So White's the champion. I don't care what anyone says. Just the WBC, WBA, whatever. But yeah, White deserves that shot. Let White get that shot. White's got a hard test himself. And I don't know, it's like they're trying to do anything they can to make White lose. Because after the reverse fight, they're talking, if he wins that, he's got to fight Fury. Like, come on. Like, how many people has he got to fight? He's number one. You've let the number 2 fight Wilder. Let the number 1 fight him now. And that's interesting. I think WBC know that, you know, White's got that left hook. That left hook that could take out Wilder. Where Wilder jumps in with that 1-2. We know how quick White is at catching and countering, so it can derail all of their plans to fight Joshua, so that's why I think they're keeping him away. But yeah, we see. Hopefully Joshua comes through his fight. I hope it's an early knockout as well. I hope it's like a first round knockout as well. Just wipes him out clean. Just so it can show that there's levels, that no one's on these two's level. Obviously, Fury's a different kettle of fish. But the fight needs to be made between them two. I don't want Fury to come in and beat either of them. We all want Wilder, Joshua. They both got extreme power and we want to see that. Give the fans what they want. So yeah, that's just my take on it. I just thought it was shocking from Breazeale. Lead uppercut. So poor. But yeah, let me know what you think. Who does Wilder fight next? Who wins in a potential fight with Wilder White if it happens? Wilder Joshua. And will we ever see Wilder Fury 2? I don't think so. Unless Fury, say, beats beats White if they fight, or Fury beats Joshua. I can't see Wilder ever wanting to fight him again, because that was a boxing lesson. He knows he's got a puncher's chance, but it was a boxing lesson. People that get outboxed generally don't want to fight that person again. So, yeah. Peace. Thanks for watching the video, Reekz Boxing. If you enjoyed the video, just give it a little like down there. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Just subscribe. Let me know in the comment section what you'd like to see us talk about, what sort of videos you may like to see. We get it cracking.